Hey everybody, today's video is about the fundamentals of character designs again, and I've been practicing. Okay, so this is what I've been practicing right here. I was trying very hard to draw the same person over and over again. So, I want to go from the beginning of the book of other things that I've been drawing in the past so that you can get a good idea of where I've been coming from as of right now. So first I drew this little doggy right here, and it doesn't really look like a dog, but it's supposed to be a dog. So I was practicing this in my book a while back. So it was before I got the book. So I wanted to learn how to draw things a little bit better. So that's why I got the book. So I drew this cat by looking at a picture of the cat. So I drew this cat by looking at a picture of a cat. I drew this flower by looking at a picture of the flower. So this is a picture of my daughter. I drew this by looking at a picture of her. So this is an eye I tried to draw. I know it's sideways. But this, I never went back to it. I did the face. I erased the face, so never went back to that. This was me trying to draw a fairy. Not too good. A little disaster. Looked like a cave woman with wings, okay? So this is something I was just sketching with an ink pen. This is something I was just sketching with an ink pen too. So these flowers, I was sketching this in my sketchbook. This is when I kept sketching all the time, and I just used my green pencil. The day I had my green pencil, and I just sketched this lady. This is something I started, never finished. This is a picture of a plane that I tried to draw. This is something that I drew with just coloring pencils. This is earring designs that I was trying to, when I was making earrings, and I wanted to make some designs on my own. So this is a lady that I sketched one day. Now, the whole purpose of me doing this fundamentals of character design, because I want to learn how to draw characters, you know, not the way that I've been drawing. So this is something that I drew that I don't know if I showed it. And this is something that I drew, I sketched out too. More earring designs. Now, let's get to the stuff that I've been doing since I got the book. Okay. This isn't the first thing I did when I got the book. Let me see. Where's the first thing? Oh, here's the first thing. So this is the first thing I sketched. I was practicing circles and triangles. So I was practicing circles and triangles. So basically, I tried to draw the same thing over and over again, doing circles and triangles. And that's the thing I really need to practice on. I never drew the whole thing. I mean, I never drew the same thing over and over and over again. You know, like a sequence of a storyline or something like that, of drawing the same people. I hope you guys can see that. So, here's another page I tried to do. I was practicing shapes again, circles, squares, just practicing shapes. So down here, this guy has a little, supposed to be a ball or basketball, a little hat on his head. I was trying different things. So right here, I was trying different things. I think a lady in the book was posing something like this. It's not exactly her pose, and I was still just practicing things. So I didn't draw any lines in between anything. Okay, let me go. I think I'm going backwards. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I showed you this. I'm supposed to show you this. So this is the day I drew the lines down, some squares, you know, made little boxes. So I was trying circles, squares, triangles again, and it still wasn't coming to life that much, but all the same, I am going to sketch every single day. Now, this is the last thing that I did right here. So this time I made 4 squares, and I said I'm going to try to make the person face the same, but it still didn't turn out quite the same. I was trying very hard to do it, but it's sort of kind of the same, but not the same. You get what I'm saying? So this was the first one that I drew right here. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. So I'm trying. So with all that being said, that's that on what I was trying to do as far as practicing sketching in my sketchbook. So I really love this book. I showed it before. So I'm going to read some more in this book. And you know, the reading is very good to read, but you still need to actually draw something. So I really love this book. So look at all the great things in it. I talked about this, the fashion designer that they have in the book to do all of these things, you know, a beginning and an end, you know, where they came from and where they ended up, you know. So, and something about their characteristics, you know, things that they like and they do and don't like. You know, I really would like to be able to do all of this. So, yeah. So once I get me a character down, I'm going to have to come up with a story. But right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to come up with me a character. And this ain't it right here. Not yet. So, yeah. Like, you guys, if you like this video, thumbs up this video for me practicing, because I really have been practicing and reading my book. This is a great book. I swear it is. Because I'm not trying to draw anything that they have come up with in the book. I want to come up with something off the top of my head, something that I came up with in my mind, because that would be better for me to create something that's flowing from my mind onto the paper. So gotta have your pen and paper, well, in this case pencil and paper for sketching. So yeah, this is a wonderful book once again, and thank you again, Bubbles, for telling me about it. So let's see, I would like to have the other books too with the animals and everything, because, you know, and get more books from them. Why is the research important? I need, because I'm about to read this book. I got up to this page right here. I got up to this. So I have been going through the book. So got up to page 41 here on, you know, checking everything out. So yeah, that's it. And that's my artsy video for today, because I know I had got away from it. I'm going to do a coloring video next, so that I can get back into doing some of the other things that I love on my channel. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.